Hi, I'm Chris,
I'm Austin.
I'm Ariel.
and this is the Pixel Com Squad. We're playing Gone Home.
And Chris is back.
Yeah,
He's
I
alive.
am.
It took us sacrificing both Wolf and Brian in a secret satanic ritual in the middle of Silent
That's the
Hill.
bad news. But it's okay. Probably.
Okay, so with this game, guys, whenever dialogue starts happening, you guys need to be shh, because it's super important.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Oh my god. The game audio is coming through my headphones!
Wait, it
Oh,
is?
that never happens for you.
It's never happened before!
You're welcome. I fixed your problem.
Jesus fuck, Chris, you... See, he was worth it.
I was so confused, like I went to turn down the volume and I was like, wait, I can hear it.
This happens
What?
2 months after I'm born.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
I know I had to adjust my audio stuff because I couldn't hear you guys when we started the call, so...
Oh, yeah.
Skype suddenly decided to work it.
Well, I don't think Audacity's fucking with my recording volume either, so that's pretty cool. Or Skype fucking with Audacity, so that's... I think we're just having a really good time.
Does this game have
Yeah,
subtitles?
see, we sacrificed Wolf and Brian, and the problems, they're all gone.
The game does have subtitles, but I forgot to turn them on.
Oh,
so,
god damn it. Now we
yeah.
really can't
Thanks.
talk.
I know. That's why. You gotta know what's going on too, and we gotta read the letters. So we're gonna take turns reading letters too when they're important to the story.
Yeah, when you said it was dialogue heavy, I didn't realize it was auditory only.
Well, it wouldn't have been if I would have remembered, but I recorded this like the day we're recording it, so yeah.
That was some Resident Evil type item management right there. Looking all flipping around that cup.
Yeah, and then you throw it, because you don't need that.
I'll read this. It's once it zooms in. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam.
Bye, Sam.
How mysterious.
The weird porch.
It's like an
Those
inner
closed
porch. It's weird.
porches.
I like how there's just a void, or is that like a wall?
Where?
Like behind the character? Like where it's just all
It's a
black?
wall.
Oh, that's...
It's a rainy forest.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that the key was under the Christmas duck.
Okay, after this document, I think voices start again. So yeah.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
It's so nice to be able to hear what's going on. Wait, what was that on the wall?
I don't know. Something I do like about this game is how much fucking detail they put into everything.
It was just a light on the wall. I thought it was like a deer skull, and I was like, that's a weird thing for a bathroom.
But yeah, like everything has like a texture and like words on it and shit. And like almost everything you can like pick up. Except towels. They don't have towels to be open.
Yeah, and that toilet can't open it.
You
No,
can
but
also
you can flush it.
0 out of
yeah,
10.
and
You can
and turn
throw
on the
that
sinks
soap.
and throw the green apple scented soap, which is a weird scent for a soap. But
I mean, we've got green apple soap. What's wrong
really?
with green apple soap?
I'd never seen it before in real life.
Yeah. It's a thing. You go to like Bath and Body Works. That's the one.
And also, like, all the lamps have visual cords that plug into the wall, and you can like turn on all of them, and it's really neat that they put all that detail in the game.
Huh.
Yeah, that note's not
Right.
important, but
Those are directions.
yeah. This game's super weird because the way it makes you think it's a certain kind of game, and then it's like switches around, like what's actually happening. It's got some spooky moments too.
Too spooky. You know what? I have a story about spoopy. Because I just say it without thinking about it, because, you know, it just happens. And my family and I were in Target in the Halloween section, and, you know, I was buying stuff, and they were like, oh, look at this, and I'm like, well, you know, that's pretty spoopy. Like, oh, look, this is spoopy. And, like, I'm not even thinking about it, but there's, like, these old ladies walking by looking at me like, what the hell is she? And, yeah, that's my spoopy story.
Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come to the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel's a total weirdo. The only reason I had him in the first place was because he had Nintendo when we were little.
You know, that is a good reason.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. That's the only reason anyone came to my house.
Aw, you're not named Daniel.
Sam. Sam.
Yeah, and I didn't have a Nintendo. I had a Genesis.
Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get
Yeah.
back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets
See,
in at
spoopy.
midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport, so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't.
Oh, this is what they said at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Okay, so love you.
It's
See
to
you
show
soon.
like the
Bye.
message was never like no one ever read the
Yeah,
message. So
no
that's
one got it.
yeah.
Oh, no.
And there's a picture of the family.
Fucking Hitler, what?
No, he looks like the,
This game
Wait,
just
I
got dark.
I don't know if you guys... This is really rare. He looks like the Empire Carpet guy, but I don't know if Empire Carpet
He
exists.
does.
Okay, so you guys do have that.
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was just an Illinois thing.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Psycho House.
And I also agree with the father looking like the Empire Carpet guy.
Now you see, if I walked into this house, the first thing I'd do is turn on all the lights and never turn them off.
Oh yeah, me too. That's why I didn't. But like, I did in my first playthrough because I played this like on my channel. It was like one of the second games I ever played on my main channel when I first started. Oh, this is a postcard that she delivered. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done so many Parisian things, including eating la pizza, wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to load when I get back. So, bye.
Okay, bye.
Wha- Yeah, the first time I played it, I like was freaked the fuck out the entire time. Oh yeah, this guy's dead. He was the uncle of the father. I can summarize all that. Yeah, he died like in the house, I think. And he like very rarely went outside his house before he died too. So yeah, yeah, his nephew.
Some
was
may say he still stays in the house to this very day.
Well, yeah, some
Get
people,
outta here.
story-wise, some people do say that.
Now you see, I was actually waving my hands in the air when I said that, like spooky ghost, but I just realized I'm a fucking asshole because you guys can't see me.
Yeah. I still don't know what you look like.
Oh, I can maybe send you a picture today. I don't know.
I mean, you guys have all sent the drawing pictures so that I can
Yeah.
sort of draw what you guys look like.
Yeah, but that was before I cut my hair. I usually don't let my hair grow that long.
Well, Jesus Christ, what does your hair look like?
Very, very short. And this loud rock music is going to piss the ghost off, and he's going to haunt you.
No, it's going to be the fan.
It would be the fan.
Terry, hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything. Basically, the dad's an author, and then like his friends like start writing reviews for stuff. It's super easy. Yeah. That's the summary of that letter.
I mean,
I like the end. Just do it.
Basically. And then like it's
yeah,
his
take
dad's
that
book.
book. That's a weird name.
It's about JFK.
This is very odd to be listening to this music while just picking up random books in your house.
I mean, you don't?
Oh, who am I kidding? I do that all the time. I just blast Metallica while reading
Wait.
War and Peace.
Random, pillow fort with a poltergeist book, which is the exact type of book that I... Okay, so about these kinds of books, my library, not my school library, but my town, for where I went to grade school, I would go to the library and there was a small paranormal section with, books like that. And I went through, not all of them, but I spent a lot of time in that aisle.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Oddly specific, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
I was trying to light one of the
Redecorating.
candles, even though I know you can't. Candle lighting.
Oh, that's not an important letter.
Nah. Because it's cool, to see all the detail they put into stuff that doesn't matter, like that.
Yeah.
It kind of matters because that's a letter asking the dad to write a review on this DVD player or whatever. Later we find the review, but none of that really matters. Oh, this is a story that she wrote when she was 2 years old. I'll read it in a child voice. Captain Allegra looked off the ocean and went on forever, or so it seemed. Sometimes she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was a black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came along the side. Captain Black himself came out on some black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see your father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got out of there. Oh, and this is a letter from the teacher, because after the teacher read that book, she was all like, "Girls shouldn't write like that. That's usually what boys write about.
Oh.
Please meet with me."
Well, I guess it was the 80s.
90s.
Yeah.
It's 90s. It said it'd take place in 95.
Oh, yeah, but
Well,
that was when
that's
she
in
was a kid.
85.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was the late 80s. If she, because yeah, because this time I think the sister's around 18. So, the younger sister's around 18, so. that probably means she was like, that was like 10 years ago, probably. I don't know when fourth graders go.
Oh, wait, it's 95. No, computers existed in 95. This is bullshit.
Well, maybe he just liked using a typewriter.
And looking like a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, because he writes about JFK and shit, so he's like, I gotta write a story about him.
A theory.
JFK was actually a Martian. No, who am I kidding? JFK was obviously Ness.
You know what? You're right. You know, I'm super behind in Night Vale, but one of the episodes I listened to recently had their section on What If History Week. And Cecil went on this very long What If history, where what if JFK was not assassinated? And in true Night Vale fashion, it just got more and more twisted, and then they were just in void. Nothing existed anymore. They just existed in nothing. Because, of course.
Well, what the paper just said is that they had an electrician check out the house because it was really old. And basically he just like, I don't see anything wrong, but bad things like happen to the lights. Like some of them just like stop working. But like I don't know what's wrong and I can't fix anything. So I'm just going to leave it how it is.
Is that a real magazine we're looking at?
I hope so.
You know what?
It's from the 90s. It's a weird time.
Fresh?
Hang on. What was the? I'm gonna
Magazine.
Google this shit.
It was fresh.
Fresh you know, it does. There is a magazine.
Who was the girl on the cover?
It was
I don't-
Sarah something. Sarah. Well, I found a similar one, but that's Get Fresh.
I'm bored already.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Basically-
That's way too vague.
This guy is writing the dad and saying like, I know you're a good writer and shit, but like your reviews don't need to like involve anything with the story. You just need to know how the product is. Because apparently the dad was like writing a big story with the product in it and like reminiscing with his childhood and shit like that. And the guy was like, yeah, I would just want to fire you, but I'm gonna give you a chance to fix it.
Well, I mean, giving a fiction author a non-fiction job wasn't necessarily...
This light bulb reminds me so much about my childhood.
Yeah. And then this is the uncle who owned the house before. Basically him saying that once he dies, he leaves the house to his only surviving relative, which is the father. Yeah.
Bequeath.
Oh yeah, I left enough space so you could read all of it, but like that was unnecessary because it doesn't matter. Yeah, and then this just is sloppy handwriting because I can never fucking read cursive.
You know, if I had this full screen and maybe put my glasses on, I could read it, but from the distance I am, I can't read it.
This is a story, but I allowed enough space for us to read it. So, the twinkling is if you're lying on the grass and the family in Massachusetts. Oh, his head swam. He felt incredibly drunk despite not having a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet, his bare feet. He stared for a moment, processing his thick fleshed toenails, scanning up his bare shins, bare knees. He was completely naked. He looked up at the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight poly tunic, then the fabric strained at the seams to contain her generous bosom, which Russell was
It's not important.
across the gap in time. Only messages had passed before, but now a man. They needed him now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. Whatever, I don't care.
Etc., etc. The end.
The fate of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Not the worst fan fiction I've read.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of like 3-ring binders, like empty 3-ring binders around the house.
You're like
for some
the
reason.
worst fucking daughter ever. You just throw everything all around the house.
Oh, wait till I get to the kitchen. Wait till
Oh,
I get to the
God.
kitchen.
They like sort of obey gravity, but also not really.
Yeah, so this is someone saying, "Hey, are you the new girl Sam? I saw you, whatever. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought since you're new, you could use a new friend. Something blah blah blah. Do you mind if I ask a question? No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family?
Oh.
Rude.
Yeah,
Rude, bro.
super spooks. And that's the end of that episode.
I thought the game was
Wow.
actually fading to black. I was like, oh, this is about to take a dark turn.
Yeah, I was like, I already thought that the window at the end of the hallway was someone standing there, so I was like,
Oh,
no, it's
when I was
really
editing
gonna
it,
get
yeah.
spooky.
Like when I was editing it, I always like would see that silhouette, and I was like, "Oh, that's not a person," because there's no, yeah, whatever. The end of the episode. Bye.
Alright. Tune in.